So this grasshopper walks into a bar, and the bartender looks at him and says, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." And the grasshopper says, "You got a drink named Steve?" So there's this drunk walking down the street, and there's these two nuns coming at him, and just as they get to him, the nuns split and go on either side, and the drunk turns around and says, "I wonder how she did that." So I was driving my car the other day and accidentally ran into the car in front of me. So I got out to see if the driver was okay, and the other driver got out, and he was a short guy, and he came up to me and he said, "I am not happy." And I said, "Well, then which one are you?" Said we moved to a standing by, down on that gal and guy. They're keeping me up too late tonight. I wanna turn out my light. I wish they would go to bed. I can hardly hold up my head. I'm hoping the spark will soon ignite. I want to turn out my light. I know that love is grand, and I'll gladly lend a hand. But I've been working a swing shift. I've got to be gone when on comes the dawn. So it's heaven, see? And there's two lines. One for all the men in life who dominated their wives, and the other one's for all the men in life whose wives dominated them. Underneath the sign for all the men in life whose wives dominated them, there's a line of guys that stretches into infinity. And underneath the sign for all the men in life who dominated their wives, there's one guy standing there, a little guy. And St. Peter comes up and goes, "What are you standing here for? This is the line for all the men in life who dominated their wives. There's the line for all the men in life whose wives dominated them. What are you standing here for?" And he said, "Well, my wife told me to stand here." Don't think that I'm unfair to ask him to take the air. I'm hoping the spark will soon ignite. I want to turn out my light. I wish they'd wake up and say goodnight. I want to turn out my light.